Hi Paula, hi Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm Lyra Wingo from Houston, Texas, and I am very excited to be here today to share with you a recipe of mine that I love, white chocolate banana muffins. And believe me, these are no plain Jane banana muffins. They're a take on a recipe of mine that I had to adapt when I found out my daughter was allergic to nuts. Not only is she allergic to nuts, but soy, corn, peaches, and just about anything else you can imagine. So adapting recipes is a way of life for me. Me, I am lactose intolerant, highly lactose intolerant. So I have family and friends that I have to always adapt and substitute out ingredients. And one of the main ingredients that I do love is my Philadelphia cream cheese. And the reason that I love it is because it's processed in such a way that practically all of the lactose has been extracted out of it. And I don't keep milk in the house. I have a dilution ratio that I've created, and it's 2 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese with 1/2 cup of water whisked. And I use this for almost all of my dairy that I use in my cooking. Milk, 1/2 and 1/2, buttermilk. I just add and delete to that ratio to what's needed. Anyway, let's get started with the recipe. I have everything laid out here. First of all, I want to start off with my 3/4 cup of mashed bananas. To that, I'm going to add my diluted cream cheese ratio, which of course 2 ounces of cream cheese whipped in with 1/2 cup of water. And I need 1/2 cup of cream cheese. And you stir this together and you just set it aside. Next, I'm going to take my butter and sugar and I'm going to blend that together, fluff it up. The butter needs to be at room temperature. After I get this fluffed up, I'm going to be adding 2 beaten eggs. And with your eggs, you need to try to have your eggs out and be at room temperature if possible. I know that sometimes that's difficult to remember, but even if you remember at the beginning of your recipe and go ahead and break the shells, get them out, and get them room temperature as much as possible. Here we go. We're adding our 2 beaten eggs at room temperature. After this is finished, I am going to have my dry ingredients to put together. We have 3 cups of regular flour that you need to whisk to get that fluffiness instead of getting out your sifter. I like to sift. Plus, you have 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon soda, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and you want to go ahead and whisk and mix this in together with your flour to get it all incorporated. We're just about ready. So what I need to do is I'll take the butter, sugar, egg recipe, and we want to fold in some of the flour. You don't want to dump it in all at one time because you need some dry and some wet consistency in there at the same time, and you don't want to overwhelm your bowl or your clothes with your ingredients. So now I want to go ahead and take my banana and cream cheese mixture. I want to fold some of that in. And then I'm going to get ready to put in, after this is all incorporated, to put in my 1 cup of white chocolate chips. And please, do not skimp on your chocolate chips. Believe me, I have tried many. And if you cannot eat what you're cooking with and it doesn't taste good, please don't use it because you will be sorry. It does make a difference within the outcome of the recipe. I'm going ahead and folding in all of the correct amount of the cream cheese butter mix. Listen to me. Cream cheese banana mixture. I'm going to incorporate this all in. And like I said, I'm getting ready to put in my white chocolate chips. There we go. Getting it all together. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. Also, if you see here, I have my muffin tins ready with my muffin cups. And the muffin cups are just so much easier than, you know, trying to see if your muffins are going to come out of the tin. Also, if you have a little bit, if it's a little bit dry, you can go ahead and add a little bit more of your milk mixture with that. So I'll then take 2 spoons and evenly divide the mixture into my muffin tins, about 3/4 to the top or maybe a little bit more. You can make, this recipe makes actually 2 batches of these muffins, so you will be a hit. And I've already got some made that came out of the oven right before I started this segment. And here they are. My white chocolate banana muffins. I'm ready for a taste. The smell is delicious. I tell you, I crave these things. Let me take a bite. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. The top is crispy. I believe it's because of the cream cheese. There's not a lot of air pockets in, and I believe that's because of your room temperature eggs, your white chocolate chips. Mmm. Just melts in your mouth, and you will crave these. Let me tell you, one of these days, you will find that you do not have milk in your refrigerator, and you will go to the cream cheese diluted down ratio, and you may even replace your regular dairy products with Philadelphia cream cheese. It's an amazing product. It makes amazing recipes. Thank you so much, Paula. Thank you so much, Philadelphia cream cheese. Enjoy. Take care. Thank you.